So, the next speaker. We have a very international audience and international speakers. The next presenter is coming from Sofia, Bulgaria, just to present the challenges of digital transformation. It's Mr. Boyan Yordanov from the Systain Group.
Hope do you hear me? The guys on the top floor? I have some gifts. If you come down, then you can get some cookies. No, cookies are from Sinapi. So first I would like to say thank you to Armin and Expodia for making this happen live. It's innovative digital expo, but we all know that the human relations are most valuable when they are in person. My name is Boyan Yordanov. I'm a co-founder of a partnership called Systain Group. At the moment, we are 3 companies represented by the 3 managers. Damien Dockery, who is expert in supply chain and business management. Emilian Krumov, he is a psychologist, so he knows more about people that we know about technology. And myself, I am considering myself as an entrepreneur with a lot of failures. This is something I would say, but also we have some very successful projects. So, my speech today is about challenging digital transformation. So what I did before the event, I asked ChatGPT to write an introduction for me. And I did a mistake. I said challenging digital transformations. So it was a very nice introduction. Then I asked ChatGPT to write my speech. It was, in 3 seconds, I got like 2 pages of speech. And then I said, oops, I did a mistake. Can you change the transformations into transformation? And it did it. So I got a written speech. I will distribute it. I will give it to Armin so he can send it later. I touch it, so there is also a human into the GPT, the artificial intelligence. You need to put natural intelligence to make it really human. What I will speak today is about digital transformation, and we can look at it as a digital change. And what happens is when we have a project about, let's say, implementing a solution, software solution for some business case. There is always a business case, but we need to know what the company is doing. So how we do it? Many companies come to us with some solution in mind, some problem, and then we sit on the table, or virtually, depending on what happened during this COVID crisis. We sit on the table to understand. We start with some fundamentals. Fundamentals, what is your business model? So your business is structured in a very big and very simple diagram we do. So the owners of the company and people that we are in contact, they explain the general picture. Normally it's like 1 page. It's a diagram. It's not our invention, but we use mostly like standard tools. So when we have the clear understanding of the overall picture, we go on the next level. Next level is how this model is functioning. And the answer to this how is the processes. So every company, even a single person company, they have like unwritten processes. And this is also very important for the startups. We have different solutions to do like processes mapping. And it's very important to start with something very simple. First to list them, to describe them with your own words. And this will be very good because when you put it on paper or on Excel or whatever you start, you think it, you look at your processes. Then it's very important to involve different people from different departments, because everybody sees one and the same project from different angle, and maybe what is in, let's say, management head can be totally, maybe wrong, not totally, but totally different perspective, and will need to be adjusted. So this makes people to communicate and to interact and to find what really is happening. So for this to happen, there is a tendency, it's not new, but for the past, let's say, decade, there is so-called digital twin model. So digital twin model is a very advanced concept. So you make a model of your company, the processes, maybe some solutions, etc. And what it allows, it's a business idea. It's supported by IT, but IT is looked as a supportive to the business, not like a main driver. So when you have a digital twin, how it helps you? It helps you to do the digital transformation or change in a way that if you want to promote some innovation, how it will affect who are the people that will be involved. And it allows you with the digital model to run the model to simulate it. When you have simulation, you have data to take data-driven decisions. So it reduces the failures potentially. It doesn't guarantee that you will not fail, but every failure is a good lesson to do. So when we have such digital twin, it can be applied not only for software, etc., but for example, if you want to open a new branch in Bulgaria or Hungary or some other country, when you do this, it affects many departments, many people that maybe they don't have an idea that this will happen. And you can simulate it and then plan better so that the financial director is happy that the money will be spent properly and there will be return on the investment. What we do also in Systain Group in this is that nowadays if you search for CRM solution, if you just type CRM, maybe you will have several million results. Even if you tailor it to be like for sports club or for manufacturing or business to business, still the list is huge. And it's very important for the management and for the companies to outline what their real needs are. This is a key factor because when you describe your requirements, then you describe what is the business case. Is it a growth? Is it a pain? Is it something that you need to resolve? But when you have it written, it makes it much easier in this ocean of solution to find the right. And this is what we do to help the companies. Out of so many solutions, you need to choose the proper one. Very often we become like a project partner to find the best solution for particular search of proper software solution, most likely. So it was a very nice case from Thomas Jäger for the sports club. Really impressed. And it's a great story how you can provoke and you can challenge the transformation. So what happened with them? They built a company. They proactively changed from purely like a football team to a software development company with their own development. The same is happening also in many other industries. For example, Schwarz Group, like Kaufland, Lidl, they have separate IT department. Huge part of it is outsourced in Bulgaria. So, but what is the key? It's clear that this company should be successful, so it should be profitable. It has own business, And I was having some other ideas in mind, but we'll stick with the football to this. I have a presentation that normally I show to the companies about the success of IT projects. And this presentation is from from 1998. It's from data from 1998. We were using it from Epicor Scala. Lucas, I think, is my ex-colleague in Scala. And it shows what are the key problems of or success rates of the IT projects. And when you look in these figures from 1998, so previous century, and then when you check with the statistics from McKinsey or PricewaterhouseCoopers, etc., you realize that today the success is more or less the same. While technology is booming, artificial intelligence and all that stuff, it seems that there is something more fundamental that is like more resistant, let's say, to change, and it makes such projects to fail. And the reasons for success is something that was shared in the previous speech, so it's very important to have the huge management support, because if the head is not well balanced, then the rest is gone. It needs very well described needs and maybe tested. So this is why I asked for proactive innovation management. There are many companies like Bosch, etc., that proactively put funds in projects that they know that they will fail. But if they make like 500 projects and at the end of the day only 3 succeeds, this is a top product that they or service they can provide to their clients. So what is the reason behind all these failures or success of projects is humans. So this is why we have in our team a psychologist. Everybody should have, I think, or have some consultant, somebody who knows how humans are, how they think, how they see the things. And Emilian, he's a great management coach and psychologist, and when we work with him, let's say purely like sales presentation or real project, he gives me insights that I never thought about. So he's looking at people and in a coaching manner, he's asked me, oh, maybe this, we have consent from one guy. The other guy could be your sabotager. we need to win him too. So this is something that is very important to address. And when it's about humans, this will be my final part of the speech. We have quite a lot of failed projects. Unfortunately, life is not only stars and only candies, etc. Sometimes you need to step wrong to learn. And in several ERP implementation projects, we find that some of the problems that caused the projects to fail was, for example, we had several time changes of financial director. In 1 year, you changed 3 financial directors because of many different reasons. When they change, it's jeopardizing the whole project. Sometimes you have, let's say, a back office or customer service director who is excellent. He's doing a great job, great service, great level. And during the implementation of the new CRM system to improve the processes, they also give him some project management responsibilities. And what happens is that maybe this person was not prepared to do this. And when, because of like burnout or something, he leaves, the company is losing key employees, the project is losing also key members. And here it comes again to all that we need to take care of the people, internal, external, and to align them. And this is what we help our clients and partners to avoid pitfalls in their implementation projects. So this is from me. Normally I use these 15 minutes to say my name, but I'm pressed by the time. If you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer. Yes? Armin, we're missing the microphone.
Thank you, Boyan. Yes. I wanted to ask, because I think what you just mentioned is very important, is getting your team involved, because you can be all fancy about the digital transformation, but if you do it on your own, nothing might happen, right?
Yes.
So what would be your tips for getting your team involved and supportive, and what do you do when the team is not aligned together with you?
So thank you for the question. It's leadership skills that needs to be involved. So you need to sell the project to, as Mr. Yaya said, you need to explain what the change will be to practically everybody, what will be their, maybe not personal, but individual gains of this project. So it's communication is the key, to involve people, and to, of course, have responsibilities to give them. People, when you give them responsibilities, they become their own innovative, how to fix and to involve. This similar case is happening with the CRM solutions. When you implement CRM solutions, very often people strike only to sales. In fact, the CRM solution is not only for sales. You need also marketing, service. You need maybe to put or get the data with finance and other departments. And very often salespeople say, you want me to sell or to put data into the system? And if it's only for the salespeople, they have their own notebooks, they have their own Excel, etc. So it's okay. But when you want the team to work, then the customer support people should ask the salespeople, where is my new prospect? Where is the new client? And the trick here is to make this software solution to be the environment that people can communicate. Like this Eventi app, it's a great, now we are logged in, you can proactively, and this is, you engage, you make it fun and usability. So this is my answer for me. Thank you. Somebody else? Thank you again, Armin and Expodia. Great.
Thank you, Boyan.
Should I keep it for home?
No.